Happy Monday, everyone. How is your Monday morning going? I trust you're having a great Monday. I'm pretty sure. So today there she is. Okay, she is my sister from different father, from different mother. Right, Suzie? Oh my gosh, I love her so much. So today is I'm gonna bring her in. The coach was coaching with Suzie. So she's got the request. Oh, thank you so much. We'll have a chat, like really good chat. There you go. I'll bring her in.
I sent a request by mistake. So sorry, Suzie. Forgive me. I hope she's okay. Oh, it's connecting.
Good morning.
Hey, good
How you doing?
morning. Good, good. How are you, Suzie?
I'm doing great. Yes,
That's
my
good.
sister from another mother.
Yep. Right? I hope it's right,
That's
right?
right. Yes, that's
I like
right.
the way you say that. Oh, you look great.
Thank you.
Oh
So
my
do
God.
you. How are
Yeah.
you
What that?
doing? It's been
Oh,
so long since we've done one of these, right?
I know. But I don't feel it's really long because I see you everywhere.
Right, I know, right? Let me put my headphones in.
Yeah. No problem. Oh my
You're doing
God.
so good with your English. I wanted to tell you that. I am so proud of you. Like, you getting on here every day is really showing through. It really and truly is.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, you're doing amazing. I'm like, every time I watch one of your lives, I'm like, she's getting better and
Oh,
better at her English. I'm so proud of you.
because of the great teachers like you ladies and me, I'm from Movement Makers, everybody
Yeah. Yeah,
helping
you're
me
doing
out,
so good.
right?
You
Thank
are,
you.
yes.
Oh my
All
gosh.
righty.
All
So what's
right.
going on today? What are we talking
Well,
about?
because since you're guest, hold on, I gotta just kind of, since you're guest, so I have like maybe one or two, not too many, because
Mhm.
I'm sure one or two questions gonna take 30 minutes,
Okay.
right? So, because I see like you are in like you have a course, you have
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
things like it's called loving yourself unconditionally
Hmm.
and mentally 30 days challenge. You
Yeah.
started it's been like week, something like that.
Well,
How's that doing?
it's doing great. So the mental 30-day challenge, that doesn't start until April. What
Oh,
I'm
that doesn't
doing,
start to, okay.
yeah, what I'm doing now is it's just loving yourself unconditionally beyond abuse. But when I started it and I was going through the workbook, I realized, oh my goodness, these questions are really the same questions that I need to split up, because my whole thing is really learning to love yourself in every pillar of your life, because whether people realize it or not, we have a relationship with everything in our lives, with our mental health, with our emotional health, with our spiritual health, with our physical health, our relationships with other people, and our finances. These are all relationships. And so when one relationship is off, then you realize, like say I'm having an issue in my finances. Well, I realize that something else is off in my life. Am I thinking, correctly regarding my finances? And that's
Hmm.
what I found, is that a lot of times it goes back to our mental state. If our relationships are off, then it's something that we're thinking about ourselves, maybe thinking that we're not good enough, or whatever it may be. So that's what I learned, is that it is so crucial for our mental health. But, while I was doing this loving yourself unconditionally beyond abuse, I saw these questions and I'm like, you know what? These are really great questions for me to split up into every program. So I'm going to do a 30-day challenge that goes through
Hmm.
all of those pillars. And that's at the advice of Evan. He said that I should do it every 30 days. And in that way, if people miss the mental portion, then they can catch up, in the seventh
Uh,
month with the mental
hmm.
portion. Or if somebody thinks, well, my finances are great, maybe I need to work on my emotional health, then they can jump in when the emotional 30-day challenge
Hmm.
comes about. Because I close this off, and I'm going to do it the same way because I want to focus on the people who actually registered. And I only got 2 people that registered, but that's a start, you know,
Oh, of
and,
course.
you know, so.
It's awesome. You already have
Yeah.
2 people.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
why?
I have 2 people that signed up, but one person is only actively participating in the Facebook group, which is okay. You know, so it's all a learning curve, and I'm just more excited. I'm excited for the, you know, for what's to come, and just learning a lot in this challenge. And I know that a lot of it was me getting out of that space of fear, because I had been holding on to it for so long and just trying to sell it as a workbook instead of doing it as a challenge. And so it was like the universe just really was pushing me out there. So that's giving me incentive to work on, because I've been wanting to do the whole thing and teach people how I got so far in my healing. Even though it took me 5 years, I know that with the proper assistance and love and support, that people can accomplish what it is that they desire to accomplish 10 times faster than what I accomplished it. So
I
that's why I'm
know.
doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what everyone said, right? Whatever
Yeah.
your pain, right? You went through 5 years ago. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can help out. And
Yeah.
so you can get, you know, the people, they can heal faster.
Yeah. And that's
Right?
it. Yeah. It won't
Yeah.
take them as long as it took me, because I was, you know, I'm the creator of this. I'm the visionary of it. You know, I had to go through what I went through to create it so that people can, like you said, get through it faster. You know, I had to go the long way around, but isn't that what most of us have to do? Like Evan had to go the long way around. Brandon Bouchard had to go the long way around, you know, because they're innovators, you know, and that's what it's all about, you know, using our stories as the innovators that we are, you know, because the people out there waiting for you, you know, they're looking for you.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's
know.
so true, Mo.
People need you. Somebody
People
needs you,
too.
Susie.
People need
Yeah.
you too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thank you. I know, I understand. It's scary. Like you turn into, like you go next step always. And then creating course, and then just you put it out there, and you just like, you know, sure, like people need it.
Yes.
Can I provide, or can I change it? Am I worth it? You're going to have so many doubts.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So
right?
many.
Yeah. But the fundamentally is, the things is probably you don't want people to suffer as long as you did.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I
Yeah. If
really
I had
get.
some, yeah, that's what I said. I'm being who I needed, you know,
Yeah.
back then, you know, because if I had and I really don't like to say that, because everything that I went through has brought me here today, you know.
Yeah.
But in the same token, because I know it now, I'm going to share it. And whoever chooses to gravitate towards that, great, you know, and whoever doesn't, that's great too. And what I tell people is that take what you can from me, because that's how I learn. I take what I can from other people. And if it resonates with me, then I stick with it, you know. But if it doesn't resonate with you, then don't stick with it. And I realize that everything I say is not going to resonate with you. Everything that I suggest is not going to resonate with you. But take something that you can use and you feel that is helping you, and run with that. And run with that, because when you stick to that, then it does nothing but help you continue to grow and to heal. And it is scary in the beginning. It really and truly is, because it's something totally different than what you've experienced before in your life. You know, we're comfortable. I know I was.
Yeah.
I
I know.
I was comfortable in that old pain. That's pain that I knew. You know, but the pain of growth is so much different, but it's so much more rewarding. You know, it's like
It is.
Yeah.
You're so right. Oh yeah, I know what you mean though. You know, I understand. It's comfortable like old blanket, right?
Yeah.
The pain. But it's I don't know. I understand. And then like, you know, you can't stay comfortable. I mean, I'm 50 years old. I get to the age, I'm getting tired of staying comfortable, not changing.
Right.
I would rather grow. Like, you know, it's
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it's hard to explain, but I really get it.
Yeah.
I really get it. And then why we, everybody can offer something, right?
Everybody has something to offer. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
We
yeah,
all add value. We all
yeah.
add value. We
Mm-hmm.
have to realize that though, because a lot of us, I know that when I was in my pain, I didn't see my worth. I didn't know that I added value. I mean, in
Mm-hmm.
fact, the opposite was told to me. I just created a quote yesterday because, the city that I'm from is called Mistake on the Lake, So this is the name that Cleveland is known from, as the mistake
Mm.
on the lake, So what else was I supposed to be but a mistake if I'm coming from the mistake on the lake, So got to change that mindset, because I'm not the only one who thought like that in my neighborhood or, in my city. We were set up to fail. So,
I like the way you say that. Oh my God. Yeah, we're set up to fail.
Yeah. When you have that mindset, you just see yourself as a failure, and you don't realize that you have so much value to add to the world, and you're the opposite of a failure. You're a blessing,
Yeah. I
And
know.
so many
Yeah.
people find that hard to believe,
Believe like set up failure. I mean, like, what do you mean? Like,
well, they believe that that's all they're going to do is fail. Like they're not,
oh, yeah.
they believe
Yeah.
they don't have the ability to succeed at life, to
Yeah.
succeed at happiness, to succeed at love, love.
Yeah.
And
I get it. I get it because I've done 2 webinars, and when I started, all I just could picture is just keep failing. Oh no,
Yeah,
it's
we
easy to picture failing than being succeed, right?
It is, yeah, because it's been ingrained. We've done it for so long. We've done it for so long. That's how we've always, I mean, especially me, like, when great things start happening, it's kind of scary, right?
It is.
It's like,
yeah, it's hard to believe it. Like, oh no.
Yeah, wait a minute, I feel entirely too good right now. Like, what's the setup?
I know.
So yeah, it takes work to get out of that mindset. And that's really, what I'm teaching in that 30-day mental is that it is mindset. Everything is mindset. Everything is mindset, so you really do have to focus on changing your thoughts and how you're thinking, and force yourself, like really force yourself to see yourself there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mo, that's so true. Failure is an illusion. It really and truly is. Like, I mean, you got to have those experiences, just like what you said before, is that, what did you say before? Growth. It's all growth. All of it's growing pains. All of it. Yes. And that's what I tell people. Like, instead of looking at your relationships as failures or they didn't, whatever happened in them, look at them as learning. They taught you lessons.
That's right.
Whether it was, I know for me, it taught me I will not ever be in another abusive relationship. I will not, be with somebody who is not giving reciprocally, because I have it to give. This is what I have to offer. So I will remain single until that shows up in my life. Look at even friendships that didn't work out. Look at all of that as a lesson. Like, it taught you something. It taught you something. It taught you what you wanted out of life. At least it should. That you say, no, I want this out of my life. And guess what? I deserve to have it, because if I'm asking for it, I'm giving it. I'm prepared to give it. That's what I'm prepared to give. So it's very important to know that about ourselves.
Yeah. Oh, very much. Yeah. You know what? It's a lot of work, or like to learn about ourselves. Right?
Yes.
It's scary to face it, right?
Yeah.
To ourselves.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So your 30 days challenge, it's like not teaching, but makes like them aware of know yourself, and if you know yourself, I'm pretty sure you can love yourself too, right?
Right.
Sure. Yeah.
And that's what it's about. And that's what that's what I'm teaching. So I'm going through the book. How I'm doing it in the Facebook group is every single day. I'm just posting some encouragement or some motivation, and then I'm answering the questions, for me, so other people can feel free to, answer the questions, and I ask them to participate. I understand that a lot of them are personal, because like yesterday it was, do I love my body? What do I admire most about my body, and what do I admire the least? And I understand that that's personal, and a lot of people don't want to share that, but I am being transparent in the group myself. So what
what do you say about you? You just you kind of
about me at this point, I love my body, but before I didn't love my body, because I was told all these different things, but I love my body as it is today. Now, the only thing that I don't like, and this might be a little TMI for people, is really my breasts, because I have 2 children, and I was a natural mother, so I breastfed them. And so at my age, they're not,
I know. Our girlfriends so I know what you mean. I breastfed my kids too, right? I know.
Right. Yeah. So it's like it's not that I'm not happy with my body, because I love my body the way that it is. But because I said, if there is one thing that I don't admire about it, that would be the only thing. But I'm still pleased with my body as it is. If I'm not ever able to get, a lift, then, I'm happy with who I am, so, but and that's what I'm doing. I'm just walking through the questions every single day. I'm even doing them on my podcast and, for my YouTube channel and stuff like that, for people who didn't get to join, so that they can go through, later and answer the questions. But this is how you get to know yourself. You have to ask yourself these questions. That's, like, what do you enjoy doing? Because that was the question on Saturday. It was, what are 3 things that you enjoy doing? Like, besides, because I know that, like us doing these businesses, it is because it's out of love. We love what we're doing. We love helping. We love serving. But what are your hobbies? Like, what are some of your favorite hobbies? Go back to when you were a child and you used to do things. Like, what were some of the things that you enjoyed doing? Get into that space. I think a lot of people are afraid of being childlike sometimes, and it is perfectly okay to be in touch with your inner child and still get shit accomplished. It's totally fine. You
know what? I totally get it. Once in a while, I don't do it now, but I used to go and slide at the park.
Yes.
I used to at the playground with kids. I did the monkey bars. Or I was on skateboard. I fell. My neighbor across the street, he was looking at me. He yelled at me, "You're getting too old for that."
No.
I'm just like, it's fun.
Yes.
It's fun. Right?
When I was going through my healing, we had a playground at our apartment. It had swings, and I would go down there and swing. Like when I was younger, I used to swing, and we used to jump off the swings and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh!
Yes, like
how did you feel when you just when you were in swing?
Amazing. I felt amazing. I even jumped off a couple times.
Oh, I know. Have you ever felt? I've done when I was a kid. Okay, I jumped off so many times. Sometimes I fell face forward, or sometimes the swing just hit my head.
Yeah.
But laughing.
Right. It was fun. And that's what it's about. So just getting back to the things that you enjoy doing, because that's what keeps you alive. That's what keeps you with that high vibrational energy, that love, and we do, Suzie. He said that, we get stuck in an adult mindset, we're always adulting. It's okay to love that child inside of you, because it's always going to be there, and
it is.
And that's how you really live a fulfilled life, is by honoring and acknowledging that inner child within yourself. You have to honor and acknowledge that child sometimes, or you will you will feel caged. I mean, it's a feeling that I really can't even describe, but it's not a good place to be in. It's not a good feeling, there's a lot of self-hatred, there in that space, so that's why that's why it's important for me anyway, to love on my inner child and
Wow.
and to let her run free as much as I possibly can.
Free, no shoes, just free.
Yes, free, no shoes.
No shoes.
Yes. Running in the rain.
Yeah, running in the rain. That's okay.
Yes.
Splash the paddles. Right? So you people in the Facebook page answering the questions, I would imagine that's going to help to unfold, right? That's going to just starting to find who you are, because so many of us, we have a lot of like negative questions, talk, but we don't have those like questions like, the one you offered every morning, every day on Facebook. So it's great exercise.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, even for yourself, and that's what I do at the end of the 30 days. There's a checklist, the things that you enjoy doing, keep those in your practice, because this is not just a month. This is a lifestyle. This is how I live my life. I still write down questions for myself. Like I journal. So like I will go through, do my gratitude for the day. And then I'll put 5 things that I'm grateful for. What am I grateful for? Like we have to ask ourselves these questions, because, when I wasn't asking myself these questions, that's when I found myself in the space of complaining and sadness and depression, when I wasn't having that inner dialogue with myself. Like I think that's very important, because really your inner dialogue is really with the universe, the God of your soul, so when you're having that inner dialogue, it's like, talking to God. To me, that's what it's like for me, the universe or whatever it is that you want to call it, that's what I found it to be. It's like getting in touch with who I am, me at the core, because that's who I am. I'm a soul before I'm anything else.
Yeah, that's so important. I'm still doing the work, like, get in touch, because my one word is be yourself. So,
yes, so important.
I love, like, to have the be yourself moment, right? Just like it's, have fun.
Yes.
And feel free, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you wish, like, I'm sure you're hoping more people live, that
absolutely.
way. Yeah. Yeah.
I do. I want more people to know that, like your depression, that stuff doesn't define you. Like, we have all gone through pain.
Yep.
We still do. That stuff still does come up, but it doesn't define you. Like that doesn't have to be the place that you reside forever. You can live happily. You can live healthy. You can live holistically with PTSD, with bipolar disorder, with autism. You still can have this amazing life, and that's just what I want people to see, is that, yes, I suffered from childhood PTSD because of the abuse and trauma that I faced. But guess what? In the space that I'm in today, you can be there too. You absolutely can be there, and you can have better days than you've been having. You can. It's possible. It is possible. People say, oh, there's no way that you can be happy every single day. Yes, you can. Now, that doesn't mean that you're not going to face problems or you're not going to have sad moments, but that doesn't change your happiness. It doesn't change it. Like it's there. It's you realize at that point, you realize at that point that this is just something that I'm experiencing right now. Like, this won't even be here later. Let those emotions come. Like I said yesterday on my little IG video, let it come to the surface so that it can go. That's all it wants to do. It wants to come up so it can get released. But a lot of us are still holding it in. And it's like, let that shit go. Like, let it come up, do what it needs to do, and let it release, and you can have that,
I agree. So, you have to let it come out.
Yeah.
Right? Absolutely. Oh, I know. You can't just keep hiding it.
Yeah.
Right? So
absolutely.
I know what you mean, though. And then you just like, oh, okay, this is the work. This is the things I need to,
Yes.
this is the one. And then
Yes.
by doing that, it's like you say, you're doing Facebook questions. Questions really helps.
Yes.
I find it. So, good questions is helping to lead good answer. I mean, it says like good questions better than having good answer. I think it's questions are so important.
They are.
Right?
They are. And it's important for us to ask ourselves these questions, right?
Yeah. So do you sometimes, I know you're creator, you create beautiful words, right?
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Sharon.
Hey, Sharon.
And then, like just, but you come up with words. Like, how do you come up with all those questions? Sometimes do you stuck or you just like have everything already prepared? Like, before you post on Facebook, the question, or sometimes you change, you just like, it's good to, like, I'm going to post this question for Facebook for tomorrow, but sometimes do you change?
So I really am like in the moment. Like I listen, I'm listening to spirit, so when I have this inspiration, right, say it's one of the videos that I do, because like when I do those videos, they're not the same day. Like I'll go out and do my coffee runs, and I was telling this to the Crappy Childhood Fairy, because she asked me, so like when I go out and do my coffee run, I generally get about 4 videos out of that one little coffee run, right? So I just put them in my drafts in TikTok, and then I'll go back, and when I post them, that's when I come up with the question.
Really?
When I post it. So it's like I listen to the video again, and then I post it, based on the video. Because a lot of times I forget with video, what I recorded, because every time I go out and the inspiration hits, I turn on the phone, record it, and then I just save it to a draft. And then once I'm ready to post it, I'll go back, and then that's when I put the question in there. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's like, it's kind of having a little good process. I mean, like,
Yeah, I guess.
Wow.
It's, I really
I don't know what to say.
really,
maybe if I say wrong, I'm sorry, but
no,
it's amazing. It's well thought questions. Sometimes you come up with some idea. It's nice, but sometimes you need a little bit more polish or think about it too.
Right. Well, and I think that's a lot of times we overthink stuff. Like, just go. When you have the thought,
I know.
Just go with whatever thought that is. Don't overthink it. And that's me, me doing the things that I enjoy, like stuff that's not for the business, just me doing like the tap dancing and me doing like crafting and stuff like that. This is why I promote that, because I feel that it brings more creativity out for you in your business. It brings more inspiration out. When you're actually doing things that you love, it really does raise your vibration. So therefore, you're not overthinking, oh my goodness, am I saying this right? Are people going to like this? You're just posting it. You're just doing it at that moment. If people don't like it, okay. If people love it, okay. Like this, you're just really putting it out there just to get those feelings out, and somebody will resonate with it. Even if they don't comment, even if they don't do anything to it, they will resonate with it, and you can believe that. So I think a lot of us, sometimes we're in our head, we're overthinking stuff too much. And that's why I tell people it's so important for you to do other things that you enjoy, to be in that childlike state, because children are imaginative, right? They really are. They're listening to spirit. They really are.
Much.
They say that children are more in touch with the angels, right? So when you get in touch, when you are living in that childlike state, in that space, you're more creative. You get the inspiration. You get the questions as they come. You're not overthinking it and trying to rearrange it and all this other stuff. Now, sometimes I do go back after I posted and read it, and I'm like, oh, I did some typos, and I'll go back in. Sometimes I will. Some other times I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, but just the small things, right?
But you really can't overthink inspiration. You can't. When it hits, go with it. Run with it. Because that's when you get all that you need. And don't put pressure on yourself. Because like a lot of times I go out and get my coffee. Like today I went out. I didn't make a video because I want to be led by that inspiration. I don't just want to be making videos just to make videos. Like
I understand.
I genuinely want to make an impact. I want to make an impact. I want, if it's just one person, to resonate with it. That's okay. Because that one person is going to go and change their sphere of influence.
Oh, of course.
So, yeah.
You know, yeah, I get it. If the one person get it, and then that one person have a good influence because of you, and then like that person touches somebody too, right?
Absolutely.
You know, yeah, that's the point. Because one of my friends, he posts things every day, and he said, even if you know what, nobody gets it, I get it.
I get it. Yes. Right. And a lot of times it
Just
is
like,
for
yeah,
us
that's
too.
true. Yeah.
I think a lot of times it is for us. You know, I used to say
it's
that.
for us. Yeah.
Because whenever because before I used to have a blog that I write, and I would tell people that I might say but a lot of times if the message is for me, you know, so I'm just sharing the message, it's like, I'm just sharing it with you. And if you resonate with it, then great, but yeah, it really is a lot of times
It's for me.
us. Yeah, it's for me.
I know.
Oh, this is for me.
We are so selfish.
Yeah, right. It does seem like
loving
selfish.
way.
Yeah, in a loving way, right? Because if it's for me, then I'm going to share it with you. And if you pick it up and resonate with it, because a lot of people will say that, like, oh my goodness, yes, I needed to hear this message. And I'm like, I'm so happy that you are here, and able to receive that, because really it was a message for me.
For myself, right? I know, I'm surprised. Like, I sometimes make me just surprised. Like, if somebody said, oh, I needed to hear the message. Thank you, Yuko.
Yes.
I just like, really?
Right. Yeah. I'm so glad that it
Wow.
Yeah. I'm so glad it helped you. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for, right? That's what you're here for people to say, I needed that. I needed that this morning.
Yeah.
Like that's like the best feeling ever. It's just like, wow,
of course.
That keeps you going, I think, it's
very
like,
much. Yeah.
Even if you think nobody's watching, somebody's watching.
Somebody's watching.
When
I know sometimes, so many times I do IG lives, used to do, right? Nobody's watching when I start. So, but I just like, you know what? At least I'm watching.
Yes.
I can see myself.
Right. Yeah. And you can tell like your practice, you doing it every single day really is starting to show. It is. Yeah. It really is.
Thank you, Suzie.
Yeah. I said that, like, it's getting better and better. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Like I said, I cannot do by myself.
Yeah.
I need you guys, you guys helping me out too, right?
Yeah.
That's why I just love being movement makers.
I know. Yes, it is. It's amazing. Yeah. And those are the kind of relationships that you really want, the ones that add value to your life.
Oh, very much. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, very much. I'm so lucky.
Yeah. We are.
Yeah.
It's an amazing thing to be a part of, and they keep, like with these 100 video challenges, it keeps you trying to make videos. It's like,
how many you always put it up, because I have a note on my YouTube, your channel, I have a notification. So every time your video come up, right? I got the notification. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh, how many Suzie's making it?
I'm trying to do it every day. I really am trying to push myself to do it every day. So I'm trying to stick with it. Yeah, I really do want to stick with it, and I am going to stick with it.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing it as my podcast too. So I'm doing my podcast and then recording myself while I'm doing my podcast. So that makes it a little bit easier. And then whenever I do the IG lives, then I cut them and put them side by side and then upload those. So I'm trying to stick with it. Yeah.
Just like a workout. Just keep doing it. Right. And then we'll get something really great things out of it too.
Absolutely. Consistency is the key. It really and truly is. And to stay committed. And that's my word for the year, because, I have this tendency to run when things, when shit starts hitting the fan, it's like, I'm done with this, so just really trying to stay committed to my goals and my dreams this year. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure you will be a totally different
Yeah.
level of person. I
Yeah.
mean, you're still
I'm
kid.
hoping so. I'm hoping so, yeah.
Oh, very much. Oh my gosh. Time flies, Susie.
Yes,
Oh,
I know,
thank
doesn't it?
you. Thank
Yes, thank
you.
you for having me. I love coming on here talking
Yeah.
to you guys.
But I love your strength. I love your
Oh, thank
offer.
you.
Yeah. And then you're doing like, loving yourself unconditionally,
Mm-hmm.
mentally. 30 days challenge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's gonna be so good, right?
Yes,
It is.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You
Because
know
we
what?
do. We have
Yeah,
to love
yeah,
ourselves. We have to love ourselves even when those negative thoughts come to
yeah.
remind us, even
Very
when
much.
those doubts come, then those fears come, so we gotta learn how to love that part of us so we can
Yeah.
keep going. So
Oh,
we can
very
keep
much.
going.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everything. Just us, right? Yeah.
Yep. All of
That's
us.
good. So
Yep.
you have your Facebook page, right? I'm gonna join your Facebook page.
I do. I have a Facebook page. I haven't
Oh,
really
okay.
been doing much on there. Oh, you're talking about the 30-day challenge?
Yeah, what is that? Like 30 days challenge? Like it's gonna start, you said April, right?
Yes.
What
Yep.
is,
Yeah.
yeah, so your Facebook group is, it's like
So
future,
it's
you're gonna tie it to like 30 days challenge things?
Yeah, so that'll always be the Facebook group, but I don't offer it to everybody. I only offer it to people who signed up for the challenge.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay. So people
it's not
sign
a
up the
public.
challenge. Oh,
It's
okay.
not a
So
public.
private.
Yep, it's a private community for the people who join the challenge who need that extra support, who need that accountability, who just need somebody to talk to or to post their questions and get answers to them in a private space.
Ah, so you're
Right.
creating a safe space environment.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I get it.
Because
I get it.
because
Yeah.
there are a lot of emotions that will come to the surface during these challenges. There are a
Yeah,
lot of things that come to the surface, and I just want to be that loving
I
guidance, that
understand.
support. I've always been a
Yep.
caregiver, so I want to be who I've always been in that group, and lovingly guiding people and supporting people in their time of struggle, or in their time of vulnerability, or whatever it is. And that's why I just stay transparent in the group and share everything, all my questions, no matter what it
Yeah.
looks like.
Yeah.
I'm honest with them because I want them to be honest and
Yeah.
be able to open up. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh my. So
Yeah.
it's no judgment. It's
No
love there.
judgment. Yep. And that's one of my rules, is that, there's no judgment here. There's no
Yeah.
judgment here, because I've gone through it. I've gone through it, and I know what it looks like. And
Oh,
so
it's painful.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, I
Yeah.
just want to be that person that I needed, when I was going through, because a lot of my family members was like, she having a mental breakdown. She going
Oh,
crazy. Yeah. So, and it's rough. It really and truly is rough,
it's
because
hard.
you're bringing a lot of things to the surface. Like we said earlier, when you're asking yourself these questions, that's getting honest with yourself.
Very much.
It's getting honest with yourself, no matter what that looks like. So yeah, the Facebook group really is the private community for anyone who registers for the challenge. If you register for the challenge, then you get the Facebook community, but I can't offer it to
Yeah.
others. I mean,
Yeah.
you
I
can go
understand.
you can
I
go
understand.
and view my YouTube videos, or
Mhm.
I
Oh,
have
yeah.
my Instagram. If anybody just wants, I do IG lives for Q&A and conversation when I don't have a guest. So like any questions you got, anything, I'm there. But this is really a sacred space for the people who signed up, because I want them to feel safe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's important.
Yeah.
I understand. And then
Yeah.
you create enough contents, the people to
Right.
find you, or
Right. Yeah.
like YouTube and
Yeah.
Instagrams,
Right. Yeah.
podcasts.
You got me everywhere else.
Susie's everywhere. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And then
Thank you, Yeah.
I am looking forward to seeing your IG live. I think it's 17th, right? I think 17th.
Did we say the
Sometimes.
17th? Yeah.
Yeah,
The
I
17th,
think so.
I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for your time. My
Thank
sister
you.
from different
Yes.
mother.
My sister from another mother.
Another mother. All right. So So have a great Monday, Susie.
You too.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you
Yes.
so much. And have
Yeah.
a great Monday, everyone.
Bye, you
Bye.
guys.
Bye.